I'm here with Mr. Badri at the Oil Money Conference. Thank you so much for talking with us. You mentioned carbon capture, and we talked about technologies in the conference. What technologies have you seen that may change the landscape for the oil industry in the next decade?
The CCC. The CCS. This is the technology that we are looking for. There is a lot of improvement now on this, and I hope this is technology. This is the technology that at least will make the fossil fuel a friendly energy to the environment.
And there was a report this week as well saying that the U.S. might become oil sufficient by, I think, 2014 or 2023 due to unconventional technologies and oils. Does this concern you at all?
No, it does not really concern us at all, because now the market is moving to Asia, moving to developing country, emerging economies, and the bulk of the demand, 80% of the demand, is moving to this area. So we are not concerned. You know, remember that the demand for energy will be increased by 54% from now until 2035. So there is a room for almost all kinds of energies to take its share.
And as we see the demand for energy move to Asia, do you think that the center has now shifted and a lot more exploration and the services will move to Asia as well?
No, the market is moving back and forth. You know, you cannot really put a group of countries. The consumption will be in Asia and the developing countries, as I said, 80%. But the oil is moving back and forth, so you cannot say this will be a center of gravity for any for the oil or for the energy as a whole.
And just summarize for us very quickly, final question. You mentioned an oversupply potentially in the markets from Iraq next year. How will this impact prices?
Please don't quote me wrong. I'm not saying an oversupply. Oversupply means we're talking about millions. I'm talking about 500,000 barrels a day. It can be absorbed anywhere. You know, it can go anywhere. It's really not a big deal that we should worry about.
Thank you very much, Mr. Badri there from OPEC.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Badri, it's nice of you to speak with us. The oil price at the moment is about $110 a barrel. Mm-hmm. Do you feel that this level poses any risks to world economic growth, and how do producers feel about the current price?
No, this price has been with us now for almost a year. Of course, there is upward and downward, but the average, as you said, is 110. I don't think they pose at this time any economic problems.
Mr. Badri, thank you. During your remarks earlier at the conference, you were talking about the call on OPEC falling next year, and how current production is 31 million barrels a day. So are you at all concerned about an oversupply next year developing in the market?
Yeah, when I'm looking at the market at this time, now we agreed that we should produce 30 million barrels a day. Now we're producing 31 million barrels a day. Next year we have Iraq. If they follow the same pattern as 2012, then they will add 500,000 next year. So I'm talking about 2013. Now, yeah, there is some. It's not really a problem, but there is some oversupply. So maybe 500,000, 600,000, and that's. I said the problem, but I don't think it will be a problem. If you look at the market situation at this time now, as I said, we are producing 31 million barrels a day, 1 million above our agreed level, but the market is still $110. So let us wait and see. However, this matter will be discussed in the conference.
Mr. Badri, I have to ask, although you never like to comment. Do you see OPEC making any adjustment to its output ceiling in the December meeting?
I really don't know. This matter must be discussed by the conference itself, by the ministers. Of course, there will be a debate according to my report, which I will provide to them in December, and I will let them decide what course they will take.
Okay. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
I'm just going to do a quick piece of camera. Is that all right?
May I just ask for one clarification? Mr. Badri, you said an oversupply of 500 to 600. Is that in your outlook for next year? That's
what I'm looking for. That's the Secretariat forecast for Iraq next 2013.
Okay.
But that will not really pose a problem. At any rate, this will be discussed in the conference. Taken in mind that we have to discuss also the United States physical cliff. We have to discuss the EU debt crisis. We have to discuss the the geopolitical situation. I know that India and China now, I think they are improving a little bit. So the whole situation is, there is an up and down. There are challenges. We have to discuss them, and of course the ministers will take the right decision.
Of course. You don't sound worried.
No, I'm not really worried. No, I'm not really. I'm looking forward to 2013. It will be. I hope a comfortable year for OPEC and for the oil price.